Yesterday I woke up at 6:30 a.m. By 7:30 I was drinking my coffee. By 10 I had answered many emails. I had been working on this lesson since 9 a.m. So what do you think? What all these sentences have in common? Yes, they are all in past tense. Past simple, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. First, we will study simple past tense. I worked. It's very simple. I is subject and worked is verb in past tense. But when do we use it? It is used to talk about actions finished in the past and now they are over. Okay, they are finished in the past and they are over now. She visited Spain last year. She is subject and visited verb in past tense. I drank coffee in the morning. Okay, coffee is finished. The action is finished now. Okay, it's over. The coffee is finished now. The action is finished. So simple past tense is used to talk about events in the past. Simple past tense is also used to describe past facts. Like, for example, dinosaurs lived millions of years ago. My grandparents moved to this city in 1950. It's a past fact. She won the gold medal in 2012. Again, it's a past fact. So, it is used to describe past events, past facts, and third, past habits. Like, for example, I always walked to school when I was a child. She often visited her cousins during the summer holidays. They never ate junk food when they were kids. So, in order to describe past habits, we can also use adverb of frequency like always, usually, occasionally, often, sometimes, rarely, seldom, never. So, when we use past tense, when we are going to talk about past events, past habits, past facts. And what is the formula? Subject and past tense of the verb. Now comes to past continuous tense. Past continuous tense is also called past progressive tense in some books. I was working. It's simple. I subject, was to be verb, and working verb with ing. But when do we use it? Past continuous tense is used to describe actions happened in the past for some duration of time. Okay? For some duration of time. They were watching movie at 7 p.m. I was cooking dinner at 8 p.m. So I was cooking dinner for some duration of time and they were watching movie for some duration of time. Understand? Another important use of past continuous tense is that when a long action is interrupted by a shorter one, short action. A long action is interrupted by a short action. Like, for example, I was cooking dinner when the bell rang. Okay, so tell me which is the long action and which action interrupted this long action. I was cooking dinner when the bell rang. I was cooking dinner is the long action. And when the bell rang is the short action that interrupted that long action. Got it? So I was cooking dinner is past continuous tense. That was interrupted by the bell rang. The bell rang is past simple tense. Got it? Another example, we were watching TV when he came. We were watching TV for a duration of time, some long duration of time. It's a long action. We were watching TV when he came. It's a simple past tense. He came. A long action is interrupted by a shorter one. While I was playing, he done his homework. While I was playing. a long action, a duration of action, a long duration of action. While I was playing, he'd done his homework. Okay, he done his homework is a short action that is interrupted by a longer one. So in past continuous tense, we often use when and why to represent a long duration of action. Okay. I was reading a book when the bell rang. Okay, you tell me which is the long action that was interrupted by a shorter one. You got it. That's good. She was cooking dinner when her friends arrived. Okay, tell me which one is the longer action that was interrupted by some other action. She was cooking dinner when her friends arrived. Okay, that's right. You got it. Now I'm going to narrate a story and you have to point out simple past tense and past continuous tense. Okay, let's go. Yesterday, I was walking home when it started to rain. I didn't have an umbrella, so I ran to a nearby shop. While I was waiting for the rain to stop, I bought a hot coffee. People were talking and laughing inside the shop. After a while, the rain stopped, so I finished my coffee and went home. So you have to point out past simple and past continuous tense in this story. Now we are going to talk about past perfect tense. It's simple. I had worked. I is subject, had, and worked is past participle. But when do we use it? Past perfect tense is used to describe actions that happened in the past before another action in the past. Like past perfect describes an earlier action and past simple describes the later action. Got it? Like for example, I had finished homework before my friends arrived. So you tell me which one is the earlier action and which one is the later action. Yes, I had finished my homework is the earlier action. And when the friend arrived, after that, homework. So first action is finished homework and it is past perfect. And then friends arrived. It's simple past. Got it? They had eaten dinner by the time we arrived at the restaurant. So which one is the earlier action? First action is eaten dinner, past perfect, and then we arrived. It's simple past. The thieves had escaped by the time the police arrived. So which one is the earlier action? Yes, the thieves had escaped. It is the earlier action. And after that, the police arrived. It is the later action. Both actions are in past, but one action is before another action in the past. Look at another example. After they had finished dinner, they went for a walk. So what do you think? Which one is the earlier action? Dinner or walk? Yes, earlier action is dinner. After they had dinner, they went for a walk. They went for a walk is simple past tense, and after they had dinner is past perfect. Common time words used in past perfect tense are before, after, when, by the time, already, never, just. So these are the common time words you can use in past perfect tense. Got it? Now comes to past perfect continuous tense. I had been working on this project since long. So when do we use past perfect continuous tense? Past perfect continuous tense is used to describe actions that was happening in the past over a period of time before another past action. Okay? Actions that was happening before another past action, but it was not a single action. It was a long action. The action that happened for some duration of time. Or you can say a continuous action in the past that happened before another past action. She had been studying for hours before she took a break. So tell me, which is the continuous action in the past that happened before another past action? Yes, you're right. She had been studying for hours. It's a long action. It's a long duration of action that happens before another past action. And what is that? She took a break. It is a shorter action that happened after that long duration of action. And the long duration of action is past perfect continuous tense. They were tired because they had been working all day. So, which one is the longer duration of action? Yes, right. They had been working all day. It's a long duration of action that happened before they got tired. They got tired after that long duration of work hours. So the long action is they had been working all day. And the short one is what is the result? What is the result of the long action? They are tired. And it comes after that long action. I had been waiting for 30 minutes when the bus finally arrived. So which is the long duration of action? You're waiting for 30 minutes. It's a long duration of action that happened before the bus arrived. So the bus arrived after you wait for 30 minutes. So waiting for 30 minutes is past perfect continuous tense. And the bus arrived later. It's a later action and it's in past tense. So the common time expressions used in this tense are for, since, before, when, until, by the time. So these are the common time expressions you can use in this tense. Now moves to a small quiz to check your understanding, whether you understand it or not. Let's go. Number 1 is I dinner when the bell rang. Cooking, was cooking, had cooked. Yes, right, was cooking. A longer action is interrupted by a shorter one. I was cooking dinner. It's a long action and it's interrupted by a shorter one when the bell rang. Number 2 is by the time we arrived at the cinema, the film started, was starting, had started. Yes, you're right, had started. Two actions happened in the past, but one action before another past action. By the time we arrived at the cinema, the film had started. So, two actions in the past, but which one is the earlier one? The film had started. It's the earlier action. And later we arrived at the cinema. Number 3 is they for an hour before the bus came. Waited, were waiting, had been waiting. Yes, you're right. Had been waiting. Two actions in the past, one action before another past action, but it was not a short action. It was a long duration of action. And it's past perfect continuous tense. Number 4 is while I TV, my brother finished his homework. Watched, was watching, had watched. Yes, you are right. Was watching. Two actions in the past, one long action is interrupted by a shorter one. Was watching TV is a long action that was interrupted by a shorter one. Number 5 is John was tired because he all night worked, was working, had been working. Yes, you are right. Had been working. Two actions in the past, but one action before another past action. And it is an action with a longer duration of time. He had been working all night. It's a long duration of time. And after that, when he worked for this long duration of time, he was tired. And it comes after. It was the result. And it's the shorter one. So I hope you like this video and you have understand all the past tenses very clearly and you are going to use it now with confidence. See you in the next video.